I am proud to say that since 2016, Erie's Public Schools has worked hand in hand with United Way of Erie County and countless other community and business partners to transform 8 of our schools into community schools. The overall mission of community schools is to improve academic performance for low-income children by breaking down and removing barriers to learning that keep those students from excelling, a goal that mirrors the priorities we've outlined in our district's strategic plan. In helping to meet the basic needs of our students and their families and providing academic, social, and emotional support to our students, community schools help ensure each of our students has a personal path to success. The mission of community schools has never been more necessary, their purpose never more apparent than during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has made it abundantly clear how important public schools, especially community schools, are to supporting low-income children and their families, many of whom are still struggling with new and unforeseen challenges. As a community school, a building becomes a hub for resources beyond an academic role, providing basic needs, mental health supports, and an important information clearinghouse for families to be connected to assistance. They, like all our schools, make a difference in the lives of our families and students daily, and they are vital to the success of our district. While we wish you could be here in person today to witness all the work in action, we hope this virtual tour of a community school will leave you with an understanding and enthusiasm for this transformational work. Welcome to McKinley Elementary.
Good morning, welcome to McKinley. Come on in and see what a community school is all about. Part of the idea of a community school is to make the community school the center of our neighborhood. As far back as 20 years ago, when I was a teacher here at McKinley, there was a need for resources and programs and activities here in our neighborhood. But there was really no one way to organize that and provide those services that were necessary to help our families succeed outside of school. Fast forward to about 4 years ago, when the opportunity was given to us to become a community school as a pilot school through the United Way, we took advantage of that opportunity 100%. This was our perfect opportunity to knock down those barriers that could possibly be preventing our students from learning. So as a community school, we're able to provide day-to-day resources, we're able to provide outside services, and what happens is McKinley is the hub of the neighborhood where instead of parents worrying about transportation or making phone calls or setting up appointments or making meetings, all of that can be done here in the center of the community, which is McKinley School, our community school. Let's go meet our community school director, Amy Grande.
Hi, I'm Amy Grande, and I'm the community school director here at McKinley Elementary. I'm very excited to be your virtual tour guide today. The room we're in is our community school room, which is not only where my office is located, but it's also home to our school pantries with several resources for our students, families, and teachers. This room also provides a safe and private place for our families and students to come talk to school administration, myself, or their teacher, and talk about any additional needs that they may have. You'll see in our community schoolroom that our pantries are filled with supplies that have been donated from LEAD, corporate, and community partners. We have several resources here that include school supplies, uniforms, cleaning supplies, personal hygiene products, and right now especially our warm winter pantry, which includes winter coats, hats, and gloves. Our community schoolroom also serves as a place when school is in session to have after-school programming, small lunch bunches with our students, and as a hub for any other additional resources that our families may need. It's been especially important to show our new families the community schoolroom when they start at McKinley, so that way they understand that we're here to support not only their academic needs, but their needs outside of our school building. Helping to support the entire family as a whole, we know is vital to a student's success. Having our community schoolroom has really provided a great connection to our families, especially when our buildings were closed due to the pandemic. It's brought a new level of connection for our families to know that even though our school building may have been closed, we very much have an open door policy here to help support the whole family. When new families start, building administration often brings the families into the community schoolroom so we can show them the resources and help connect them to any additional needs that they may have, whether that be through pantry items that have been supported through our partnerships or through outside agencies to support other needs that the families may have, such as mental and behavioral health, transportation, food resources, and clothing. Making sure that our students and families have been supported during the pandemic has been our main priority. Our pantry requests have changed over time. When school is in session, we had a thriving uniform pantry as well as school supplies. When the pandemic hit, it was vital for us to shift our focus as the need presented for more personal hygiene products and cleaning supplies, as it was much more difficult for our families to get those items. As a community school, it is vital for us to not only support just our students in school, but our community and neighborhood as well. A need presented a few years back of getting our students to and from school safely. Through partnerships with the United Way, Grande University, and grant funding from the Erie Community Foundation, the Safe Routes Initiative was established. With the Safe Routes, an assessment was completed of our neighborhood to identify any hazardous barriers that present themselves for our students getting to and from school safely. This could be anything from snow not being shoveled, broken sidewalks, violence, traffic. All of the assessments were done by Grande University students, and routes were established to identify the safest routes for our students to get to school. With the Safe Routes Initiative, we were also able to start the walking school bus. The walking school bus was identified along our safe routes. There's 6 stops where a safe adult through the Blue Coats Initiative will be present to and from school to help our students get to school safely. It is vital for our students to get to school safely as we help support some of our attendance initiatives and knowing some of the challenges that our students face walking to and from school. Some of them are walking 2 miles with their younger siblings. Having that safe adult present with them helps take some of the stress off the families when it comes to getting the students to and from school. With the pandemic, it has also presented new challenges in our community. From a safety standpoint, it's very important to us that we have adults safely placed throughout the neighborhood to make sure that our students feel comfortable getting to and from our building. We're here in Mr. Perhack's office, who is one of our 2 school counselors. Through virtual learning, he's been able to maintain connections with our students and families, helping to support their emotional, behavioral, and academic needs. Our students face many challenges in and out of the classroom that could include homelessness, hunger, behavioral and emotional needs, and academic supports. Through virtual learning, he's been able to maintain small group connections and engage with students to help bridge the barriers to their academic success. Next, we're going to take it over to Mrs. Bull in her office to talk about one of our Tier 2 supports through our Dreamers and Brotherhood programs.
We found that some of our students struggled with positive peer relationships, were often aggressive, engaged in bullying-like behavior, but they had a group of followers who relied on them for guidance in their own lives. And we thought, what would happen if we reached that untapped potential and to make them leaders themselves? So we took these young boys and girls and put them into groups. And we taught them how to be respectful, responsible, safe, and prepared in the world. The Brotherhood came together and determined that they wanted to promote unity. They wanted to walk with dignity, live with respect, and inspire others to be leaders. The Dreamers, we wanted them to be strong, confident women who were respectful and kind. We reached out to the United Way Young Leaders Society for guidance and help. Once the boys and the girls reached their goals and achieved what they set out to achieve, we bought the boys shirts and ties, and the girls got jackets with patches of encouragement. The boys and girls could wear these on certain days to promote leadership and the qualities that they were striving to maintain and achieve. Our goal for these groups is that they will be a leader for themselves, that they will make good choices when the world is encouraging them to not make good choices, that when they leave McKinley, they will go to middle school, high school, and graduate promoting all of these qualities and characteristics of being a leader for themselves and for the world. What we really hope is that someday, when they graduate and enter into the world, that they will continue to live out these characteristics and continue to inspire the world and be the leader they were meant to be.
One of the key elements to our community school model is having community partners that offer engagement opportunities for our students. Right now, Mrs. Robinette is playing an episode of Playtime from our friends at the Erie Playhouse. Playtime is a program that is offered through the Erie Playhouse that brings the United Way's Imagination Library books to life.
It's time for Playtime, everyone! Hi, my name is Trish Yates, and I'm here to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of Erie Playhouse Playtime episodes. So, come on, let's get started.
Every episode begins right here on the couch, where Miss Karen and I unfold the story that will thread the day's theme.
Our episodes have lots of opportunities to engage the students, including Let's Get Moving, where we want the kids to get up and out of their chairs. Sometimes we use this special green screen effect. Check it out. A simple tissue paper ghost in front of a green screen. Add some music, pull out the green, and add a special whistle effect. Now you have a fun ghost to move around with in your own home. Other segments include the parts of a story, word work, I wonder about the art, and the mindful minute. And of course, it takes us to the most magical moment of all, the telling of our story.
Today, we're going to read the story, Sneezy the Snowman.
Right now, I'm working on our Valentine episode, and this is where all the editing happens. There are over 430 clips and over 1,000 transitions. Just a little thing like adding fireworks.
What?
And another one.
Day of love?
Takes time and precision to get it in the right place, including songs that were written especially just for this episode, like this week's song, Fill Your Heart with Love. You feel deep inside, love is a smile. From beginning to end, it takes close to 30 hours to put each episode in. And we deliver too.
Piles of books
Packets of activities,
and 100 bags with materials to use for the episode.
24 weeks worth because the kids are worth it. So we hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes tour. Playtime is happy to be part of the team that supports the school. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Malik. I'm in 5th grade, and I want to live in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
My name is Hala, and I'm in 5th grade, and I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
I'm Kiana, and I'm in 4th grade, and when I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.
Hi, my name is Carmelo. I am in 5th grade, and I want to be a professional gamer whenever I grow up.
Hi, my name is Angel, and I want to be a cop.
Hi, my name is Amdia, and I'm in 4th grade, and I want to be a cop.
My name is Brooklyn. I live in Erie, and I want to be an artist. I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Zikaira. I live in Erie, and when I grow up, I want to be a teacher. My name is Yara, and I'm in 2nd grade, and I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
Hi, I'm Fatima. I'm in 4th grade, and I live in Erie, and I want to be an operator when I grow up.
My name is Kasim, and I am in 3rd grade. And when I grow up, I think I'm gonna be a police officer.
We wish we had more time to show you all the amazing things happening at McKinley, but we are so grateful you joined us today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for visiting.